footsteps of the ancient past. Chaos rises, shadows cast. A force of nature, wild and free, bringing worlds to their knees. Waters rage and cities fall. In his wake he conquers all. Chaos reigns, his power untamed. In his wrath none remain.
Hello everyone, Nazo the Hedgehog here, and welcome to more Trails into Reverie. Last time we pretty much finished up Reen's story, and now we're actually starting huh? Oh, sorry, I forgot that this thing was
You're not bandits, are you? Are you going to hurt me?
Enough! Do as you're told!
ooh.
That's fine.
Check the contents.
Huh?
It's just a stuffed animal. Did we get the wrong person?
It's not just a stuffed animal, silly. It's one of my special ones.
Huh?
What the?
Is she like that other girl that does dolls?
Nice job, S.
There's another one.
Hmm?
Down to 3. Let's get them down to none.
Okay. Wow.
But like I was saying, last time we pretty much finished up Reen's story, and as you can see, we are starting the third character's story. The thing is that we don't know who the third character is, but apparently, in Reen's story, the mystery character showed up, and everyone is trying to figure out who he is, or she, like who they are. I'm guessing it's a dude because the character was built like a dude, like you can tell by like a person's body structure usually if they're a guy or a girl usually. Oh, and the dude was wearing a mask. So so I'm not sure who he is. I don't know who these characters are. But I'm guessing these two characters are from the manga, because I do know that from what the research that I got way back when I was playing Cold Steel 3 was and that was back when this game was just announced and coming out, that some characters from the manga are going to start showing up in these games. So I'm guessing that's who these two are. The guy with the blue hair and the girl with the green. Yeah, the girl with the pink and the guy with the black that has blue, that plays like Joshua. I'm thinking these guys are from the
I wouldn't have even noticed them if you didn't say something first. But that's what makes us the most perfect team in the whole wide world.
Still, completely well trained.
I'm guessing these are new characters, because I do not recognize them.
At least they were dumb enough to make it obvious what they were after.
Case, yeah.
What do you think's inside?
I don't know. Whatever it is, it's a big deal.
He was pretty adamant about keeping it secret.
You think?
You'd have the guild transport it if it was something normal.
Riddle will tell us where to go.
We'll figure it out eventually. No need to stress ourselves out over it.
Yes. Well, we should get moving. We might have more of those guys hot on our tail.
Also, just to let you guys know, this part here will be the last part that I will be doing as Jet. The next part will be shifting over to
You're always so mean to me. So very mean.
Stop whining, Guam. And give me the case. I'll carry it.
And here was your chance to be a gentleman. Someone needs to step up their game around women.
Whatever you say, Narnia.
Nelia. But yeah, the
I know.
this the next part will be will be when I shift over to the next character, which you guys have all voted, and it's going to be Shade. So
It's an archaism.
I got it.
as for how long this part's going to be, it depends on how I feel. It could be 10 minutes, it could be 20 minutes, it could be 30.
Special material.
We'll
That's
see.
all I got.
Oh, there's that guy again. That mysterious guy, yep.
So that's how it works. Who's this new?
Something suspicious written all over him. We'll just have to trust him for now.
Okay, now we gotta fight.
The fire went up a bit.
And this mysterious guy is the third story character. You know, like how there's Lloyd and Reen? The one that we just saw with the mask there, that's who that's the third character for the third story. Also, he also showed up in, I think it's in Reen's story, or
How shall we play?
because towards the end there they were showing him, but from what I've heard, there are parts in this, like there's acts, so and apparently there's going to be a lot of acts, and this is only act 1. So I'm thinking what they're going to be doing is they're going to have us do, like, they're starting us off with, one play as each character for through their first act, and then switch over to maybe Lloyd, and then and do his act 2, and then Reen doing his act 2, and then this character's act 2. Like, they might make us switch back and forth, that way. I'm not sure. That's how I'm guessing, and that's how I want to do it, but we'll see. It really depends on how the game's gonna make, the direction that the game's gonna make us go.
Ready?
Oh yeah. Also, I might be adding more backstory to telling you guys more about my past here soon. I'm letting you guys vote on what Pokemon that you guys think that I originally am because yeah, I found out that I'm originally a Pokemon, but ended up losing my Pokemon's body when I ended up here in this universe, becoming a hedgehog, then ended up getting turned into a cyborg. But recently, my Pokemon body's reacting, so I'm not sure if that means that I'm gonna be able to get it back or not. I'm not sure.
Guess so.
All right, time to find out who this guy is.
You said it was dead on.
No thanks necessary. However, I will take this.
So you helped us out to nab the case.
Correct. I appreciate that your valiant efforts against overseers saved me a great deal of time.
You're gonna need that back. If you won't give it back, we'll take it back.
By all means,
And let me guess, they're gonna lose.
This might be a stupid question, but bear with me. Could you tell us your name?
I go by sea. I am the leader of the Reborn Imperial Liberation Front.
Let's see. That's not Crow.
This is either a crazy coincidence, or fate just really likes messing with us.
Have I said something unusual?
So, we were given that case. We were told to deliver it to a person who introduces themselves as C.
I'd like for you to elaborate on the details of this, if possible.
So they were supposed to deliver it to this guy?
Ever since last week,
But this is not Crow.
C, B. We hit dead end after dead end.
So that's what.
Yeah,
You are certain of this?
Hundo P.
I'm 100% sure this is not Crow.
You doing okay? Those mushrooms you eat on the way here start to kick in or something?
Oh, I'm not well. I simply tried to consider things.
Why are they pulling a thing like they did in Cold Steel 1? Because I'm 90% sure this is not Crow.
find its contents of the safety of C.
Don't worry.
Because why would he go back to being the leader of the Liberation Front
But now we can.
and being disguised himself as C? Why would he do that again?
I went through all the trouble of stealing it and you don't even know what it is?
Someone's a wild card.
They consider the unrest and plagues caused by the Arizona, and that from
Hmm? Okay. Huh? A girl?
What?
Why was a girl hiding in a case? Pink-haired girl, the guy with the blue hair, with the blue outfit, and the one that looks like a doll that we just found out about. I'm curious on how she's gonna, those three, they are pretty much characters from the manga, it looks like. So yeah. Okay, so it looks like we have to go back to Reen's route, and then because that's what the game wants us to do. Okay, so it looks like you originally start with Lloyd, then you go to Reen, then you unlock C,
Finally.
and then after that you go back to doing Reen,
Sure is.
and then you do Lloyd, and then you do C. Okay.
Vermilion City sea mentioned can only be Eleanor, but the capital is gigantic. We're going to need some way to narrow our search radius. You ask me, the racecourse in the Kanye district seems suspicious.
Do they now?
I know. I'll save having fun till our work's done. I'll be happy to take you anywhere you like once we've ensured Prince Oliver is safe. As long as it's not the kind of shady businesses I know you want to go to.
Good one, Reen.
That's not the problem here, Ash.
We can go for dessert though, right?
Of course. It'll be on me. Just focus on the investigation first. Let's start with Lady Arie, since she's agreed to speak with us.
To the training hall in the Leica district we go then.
Alright, now we're not sure. Okay, is this Act 1 or. No, this is Act 2, right? But yeah, this game's gonna be long because if it took us. So far, it's taken us. Because this is gonna be part 11. It took us 11 parts just to get done with the tutorial, prologue, whatever, the very beginning of the game. Now that part, the tutorial stuff's over. We're in the actual part of the game now, the main game. So I can't imagine how long this game's actually going to take us. Like, is it going to take us... Is it going to take us, 114 parts like it did with Cold Steel 4? Or is it going to take us even longer? Or is it going to take us even longer? That I'm curious about. Also, just to let you guys know, I'm excited to play this game. I'm hoping everything goes good. You know, like, but I don't think that C is Crow, because they pulled that in Cold Steel 1. Then they pulled him being another character again in Cold Steel 4. You know, so why would they do it again?
It's the least we could do. Your husband did a lot for us. More like put us through the goddamn ringer.
All while shrugging off our attacks like we were nothing more than a bunch of buzzing mosquitoes. We sent Kurt flying off a cliff, too. I found him quite terrifying.
I do hope he didn't leave you with any lasting trauma. Still, his is a measured hand. If he came at you that fiercely, he trusted you could handle it. I hope you can understand that he only did what he did because he saw potential in all of you.
Well, of course, the she's defending her husband, so she's more of a. I'm not sure, because she's not a June. I would say she's more like a Lightning. And yes, I will be comparing characters like this. You know, like how I said that the one dude was Heihachi, so because of how he was acting. I will be continuing that. Um, oh my lord, the dialogue. Hmm. Ugh. Damn dialogue, I swear. Hmm?
I think I know who that is. I suspected as much.
By all means.
Elise! Here we go! Yeah!
See you all again. The same
Sweet. I was wondering when we were gonna get to see her.
Sister Doreen, friend to Princess Alphen, and head of St. Austraya's Student Council, the noble Elise Schwarzer herself.
The Princess and Muse have already apprised me of the situation, so I spoke with Lady Aurier and volunteered to aid you upon your arrival. I apologize if my behavior strikes you as meddlesome, but I am certain that I will be able to aid you in your investigation. You do know more about the capital than any of us.
Rain, calm down.
That's final.
What?
Out comes the big water. There's still far too much we don't know about the situation here. Given that our enemies pilfered the name of the Imperial Liberation Front, they could very well be dealing with terrorists. Involving a civilian in this would be downright irresponsible.
So I'm just a civilian, am I? Just a no-good student without a mote of power to her name?
That's not what I'm trying to...
Oh, I think it is.
I have to agree with Elise on this one, Rain.
And what point is that?
But the situation at hand doesn't relate to me, and I am Princess Alphen's dearest friend.
But that is that, and this is... This...
As we speak, she is racked with worry over her brother's well-being. Yet, as the matter is confidential, she has to feign a smile and act as though everything is normal. She cannot cast her responsibilities aside and aid in the search herself either. And because she cannot, I will do so in her place. If I just sit by idly while she suffers in silence and do nothing to alleviate her burden, I won't be fit to call myself her friend ever again.
Elise.
Very well said, Elise. I'm proud of you on that.
If I may, I think you would do well to put your trust in her here. Her skill with a rapier is formidable.
That may be so, but...
Rain, calm down.
Of late, I have even grown under Lady Aurier's tutelage. And far from letting my pen rest where my sword had been praised, I have overcome many a challenge as student council president. I am no longer a cowering child in need of your protection, dear brother.
Well said. I'm liking this new Elise here.
Ash called this one right. You win.
And
We'll be glad to have your assistance. But if things get dangerous, I want you to do as I say. Deal?
deal.
You should have done a little bit more more like
I wish
Igor,
you well.
the
Do be careful. Should I catch wind of anything
you should,
here?
Elise should have done like
Thank you.
an a counter deal, not cave in so easily.
Overextend myself and leave you all to carry the burden. Please, if you are truly in need, I hope you won't hesitate to tell me. For even I possess a strength that you can lean on.
Thanks. It's good to know you've got my back.
And the feeling is mutual.
All right, I think we're gonna end it here. Next time we will move on and actually what's that called? Do more exploring. I know that this part's short, but because of the fact that majority of this was cutscene heavy, and then the intro was cutscene heavy. Because I didn't expect that intro, like smack dab, boom, right in the face, like that. So I'm gonna end it here. Next time we will continue moving on. I'm curious about the calendar system because I didn't see them like changing the day. Like now it says that we're on the, the 17th, even though I didn't see no day like calendars change thing like they did in the previous games. So I'm curious on that. Anyway, this is Nazo signing off. Thank you guys again for watching. Make sure you comment, rate, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss a video. And I will see you guys next time for more Trails into Reverie. Goodbye, everyone.